Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Bosch SMS4EKW06 freestanding dishwasher. What I wanted today is to show you around the dishwasher some of the features and benefits that it offers. Just before I start, I'm just going to pop a tape measure across it to show you the dimensions on it. First of all, the width of it, you're looking at 60 centimetres, around 23.5 inches. The height, you're looking at around 84.5 centimetres, or just under 33.5 inches. And then the depth, so front to back, the installed depth, so to the front lip here, you're looking at 59.5 centimetres, or well, around 23.5 inches, or if you were going to the very front of the door, then it's a little bit deeper. You're looking at 62 centimetres, or around 24.5 inches. When you first switch the machine on, using the button on the left hand side, you'll notice that you've got a really nice clear LED display in the middle. That's the time remaining indicator for each program, and what you'll find is it will change each time you select a different program. What we want to do is to run through some of the programs and how energy efficient each one is. First of all, the Eco program. Now, some people look at Eco and think it's going to be a quick program, and it's not really the case in our industry. When it says Eco, it means economical, and often that will lead to a longer wash time, whether it's a washing machine or a dishwasher. It's the same principle. But as you can see here, at just over 4 hours for this program, it is a very long program, but you will find that it's very, very energy efficient. On this one, it will consume around 0.6 kilowatt hours of energy and around 9 litres of water that it will use. So very, very energy efficient. And the next program, Auto 45 to 65 degrees, what this will do is this will actually select a temperature between 45 and 65 degrees depending on how dirty the water is that it will send through at the start of a program. Now that's a really good idea, and I suppose what it does is it does make quite a difference to the time, so it could vary between 1 hour 40 and around just over 2 hours depending on, I suppose, the temperature and how dirty everything is. But what it will also do is it will also vary the energy consumption between 0.9 and 1.5 kilowatt hours of energy, and also it varies the amount of water between 7 and 15.5 litres. Then the next program is the intensive, and what this is really designed for, very dirty, things like pots and pans. So if you've done a Sunday roast where everything is quite greasy and dirty, then that's really the program to use, because that's washing at the higher temperature of 70 degrees centigrade. And you'll find that this takes just over 2 hours, between 2 and 2.5 hours. It consumes between 1.3 and 1.4 kilowatt hours of energy, and also the water consumption is around 11.5 to 13.5 litres of water. So it's not the most energy efficient program, but if you're after a program that's going to get really good cleaning results from dirty pots and pans, that's really the one to select. The next program on here, the Express 65 degrees, as it shows here, it's a 65 degree program in 65 minutes. So 1 hour and 5 minutes this will take, and this will use around 1.3 kilowatt hours of energy, and it will consume around 10.5 litres of water. So not a bad one as far as the energy consumption, but really I suppose if speed is of the essence, then that's really the one to select. The next one is Silence 50 degrees, and with this program, again, it will take around 4 hours, so it's quite a long program. This is a really good one if you want to have it on at night. So if you're not really in a rush for it, then that's really the program to select. Energy consumption is basically 1 kilowatt hour and 10.8 litres of water. But really with this is designed for a reduced noise program. So if you've got, say, an open plan living, where you've got a flatter apartment where you're near to the dishwasher, or even if the dishwasher is near to a bedroom, then this is a really good one to use, especially if it's going to be on at night. Next option on here, favourite, what you can do is you can actually remember certain combinations of programs. So if, for example, you wanted the intensive with one of the other options over here all the time, then you can just set it into your favourite options, and it saves you having to select it each time. As you come around to the right hand side here, you've got a start in button, and this is a time delay option, and you can delay this for up to 24 hours, and this is really useful. So if you wanted to have the machine come on at night, or just when you're out, for example, then you can delay the start of the program. The next program on here, with remote start, this enables you to start the dishwasher from your mobile phone or tablet. Now this dishwasher has something called Home Connect. It's a feature that Bosch have used for several years now on a lot of their appliances, and it's an online platform where you download it and get it all set up as you get in the dishwasher setup. And there's quite a lot you can do with it. I'm not going to cover all of it now, but one of the features is this, the remote start. So in theory, if you're out and about and if you wanted to start your dishwasher from your mobile phone, then that's an option that's on this dishwasher. The next option on here is called Extra Dry, and what this can do is this will actually enhance the drying process of the program. And the way it does it is it actually increases the temperature of the final rinse water, and also it extends the drying phase of the program. If you've got certain items, things like plastic cups or plastic bowls, that normally struggle to get dry in a normal dishwasher program, then enabling the Extra Dry can really help. Next option on here is half load. If I just show you that, so if I select an auto 45 to 65 degree program, and if you select the half load option, it will reduce the time a little bit, but also it will reduce the energy consumption and the water consumption as well. And this is an ideal program, so if you've only got a smaller load, then just select the half load option. Also, if you wanted a quicker program, you've got something called Speed Perfect, and depending on the program, if I just take that off, so a standard program, so auto 45 to 65 is 2 hours 20. Speed Perfect, that reduces it down to around 1 hour and 40. And what this will do, this will reduce the program duration between 15% and 75% depending on the program. And what this will do is this will actually speed everything up in the wash. So despite it being a quicker program, it will actually increase the amount of water and electricity that's used. I know it sounds a little bit bizarre, but what it's doing is it's trying to get everything washed and dry quicker, but clearly to do that it needs a little bit more energy and water to do it. Machine care at the end here. Now with this program, this is a great program to help maintain the cleanliness of the inside of the dishwasher. Really depending on the temperatures that you're using, I suppose depends on how often you'd need to use this. So if you were going to use some of the higher temperatures, things like the 55, 65 and 70 degree programs a lot, then I'd recommend using this program probably once a month, once every couple of months. If you're going to be using some of the lower temperatures, things like the 50 degree a lot, or even the Eco 50, then I'd recommend using this cleaning program a little bit more often, probably once a month for example. And what it can do is it can really help to keep the machine clean inside, to avoid build-up of things like lime scale, which you can get on some dishwashers. As we open the dishwasher, this has actually got 13 place settings inside. So on some of the dishwashers you have a tray at the top, but you don't on this one. You still got the traditional cutlery baskets at the bottom, which personally I actually prefer. I do think some of the dishwashers where you've got a cutlery tray at the top, you do lose quite a bit of space at the top, limiting the height of what you can put in here. So this kind of design I actually prefer myself. As you pull this out, you will notice that you've got a feature called Rackmatic, and what this enables you to do is 2 handles, and if you just press those in, then that enables the top basket to be lowered or raised. That really depends on the height of things like plates at the bottom or cups or glasses at the top here, so it's really nice having the easy flexibility of it. You will notice that you've got a long area here, so if you wanted to put things like bread knives or little espresso cups on the top there, then you can do, whereas if you wanted to fold them away, you've got that option too. Also some of the darker areas, you can actually fold these down, so it just provides a bit of a flatter area if you wanted to pop something there, rather than the standard grey tines where they're always fixed. As we go to the bottom basket, then on here, again, you've got several darker areas, so you can fold these down, providing a nice big flat area, which is always really good. So if you've got things like big pots and pans that you want to just pop on here, then it's really nice having the flexibility to fold those down, and then to pop them back up, you just put them up like that. As I mentioned, you've got the standard cutlery basket in this one. But what I do really like about this design is you've got the 2 options, either to separate everything out, so you can pop all your knives and forks and spoons in here individually if you wanted to, or if you're probably like me and you just want to chuck everything in, then you've got the option too. Clearly, putting everything in like this, everything's going to be touching, so the washing performance might not be quite as good as if you separate everything out, but personally I just find it a little bit annoying getting everything in and out if you pop it in like that. You will notice, because you've got the little slots here, that it can go anywhere in the dishwasher, so you're not just limited to that section there. If you wanted it there, then it's not an issue. You will find on this dishwasher, it has the full stainless steel interior. Quite a few of the Bosch dishwashers have gone to plastic or polynox interior, and personally I'm not really a fan of it. First of all, it's definitely not as strong. We have had a customer where they've dropped something before on the plastic interior, it cracks it, and then basically it's just a write-off, whereas with a full stainless steel interior, then it would have just made a little dent and then you could just carry on as normal. You will find, I'll just take that out. As far as things like the lower spray arm, that's easy to take out for cleaning purposes. Also with a filter, if you just twist it, then that just pulls out like that. You will notice that there will be a little residual water in here. That's just from where they're tested in the factory. Also, salt goes on the left hand side here. Just make sure you use normal dishwasher salt. Don't use table salt because it's not the same thing. Some customers insist on using the 4-in-1 or 5-in-1 tablets that just go in here. So when you pop the tablet in, or little gel pouch, just shut that like that, and then that will come out during the program and it will just go into the top here. Now that's a really good way of dispensing the tablet. It's something Bosch have done for quite a few years, and I suppose the main advantage is that when it drops in there, it's guaranteed to dissolve properly during the program. But what I was mentioning earlier, that some people insist on using the 4 or 5-in-1 tablets rather than using things like rinse aid that goes in there and the salt. They're not designed to replace them. They can enhance the program and the wash, but really what you need to do is you do need to use, I recommend using a good quality rinse aid in here and salt as well to really get the best out of the dishwasher programs. Just show the energy label on the dishwasher. You'll see it's a B energy rating. Now if you have a look around at different dishwashers, then you'll notice that a B is actually really energy efficient, especially compared to some other dishwashers around the same price. You'll see it gives an average of 64 kilowatt hours per annum per 100 cycles. Clearly that's going to depend on the programs that you're using and also some of the different options. Just proving that it's a 13 place setting. But the other main thing to look at is the noise level. And what you'll find is that 42 decibels is actually really good. As you can see, it's a B rating. But if you need a dishwasher that's quiet, if you live in an open plan area, say apartment or flat, or even if there are bedrooms nearby, then this really could be one to look at. If you're thinking of purchasing one of these dishwashers, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Bosch SMS4EKW06 freestanding dishwasher. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe, leave any comments below. I always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video. Hopefully I've covered a lot of the features and benefits that it offers, but if there is something that I've missed, if you've particularly come here to look for a particular feature that I've not talked about, then pop it in the comments and I'll get back to you because I've got this on display at the moment. Also, if you have got a Bosch dishwasher like this, it doesn't have to be this dishwasher, it could be one of the Series 4 range like this one, or any other Bosch freestanding dishwasher. Let me know what you think about it because I'd always appreciate the feedback. Thanks for watching.